Just rush them, crush them, rush them and crush them.
What is up, guys? Rage Nation back again with another Total War Warhammer multiplayer battle. I'm joined again by Jordan. This is his third experience now. If you watch the first two battles, there's definitely a learning curve involved, but he's getting better every battle, and we're definitely stepping up our game. So this is our last battle of the night, so we decided to mix it up a little bit. We're doing another 3-on-3 battle, but we're going with the greenskins this time, and we're going for the all-out blitz with the giant army. As you can see with my setup, I have 4 units of giants, 2 units of arachnid spiders, and I'm supporting them with just cheap goblin spearman units. Let's take a look at Jordan's army. He has 2, 4, 6, 8 giant units supported by cheap goblin units. So our strategy for this map is to stay together and to essentially blitz the opposition. Our ally Jimbo Slice, looks like his name is in honor of the late Kimbo Slice, rest in peace, is also playing as the Greenskins, but he has a much more reasonable setup. Yeah, he has he's probably looking at armies right now and shaking his head. That's definitely the case. He has some nice orc board chariots going on. He does have 1 large unit. He has the famous savage orc boy big guns, goblin knight archers, black orcs. Yeah, so hopefully he can fill in the holes that we create on the battlefield. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, what are your thoughts, Jordan?
You know what? I think if we can get over to them before they really realize what's happening, I think we might be able to win this game.
Yeah, I think if we
But
just smash everyone with
obviously,
their giants, we should be good.
yeah, I think the Giants are just gonna be they're gonna be a little bit too slow. I think by the time they get there, all our goblins are pretty much gonna be dead. And yeah,
I'm saying
hope for
it,
the best. Glass half full, half empty. It doesn't really matter because this is for just for the love of the game right here.
Oh, it's definitely for the love, and it's for the love of our viewers and subscribers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All
thanks
9
for
of
tuning
you.
in. We appreciate each and every one of you so much.
We're gonna send out Christmas cards
If
to
we
all
get
9 of you.
if we get to 15 subscribers by the end of the year, Jordan will handcraft you t-shirts and coffee mugs.
I was thinking that I'd do like a calendar, and have some like scantily clad photos, kind of like a fireman's calendar, but just me and my pets.
That is so enticing. I want to subscribe right now.
Do we have enough room in the budget for the postage and my costumes?
Alright guys, so here's the catch. We will throw in the t-shirt, throw in the coffee mug, we'll even throw in the calendar. All for you guys, all for free, because we appreciate you, but we won't be able to mail it to you, so you will have to come and pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Obviously, we're not going to give you our real address, because that would be weird, so we'll drop it off at a certain location, probably like a McDonald's or something, in the ball pit. You guys will have to dive in and get
maybe
it.
a Hooters.
Maybe a Hooters, if they have a ball pit. And then, oh man, we're about to start. Okay guys, we're gonna get set up and we'll see you when we're ready. Alright, what I'm gonna do is get like a goblin sandwich going on. So, I have my goblin spearman in the front, who will be the first to initiate contact. And then in back of them, I have my giant units and my spider units. In back of them, I'll have my 3 troll units, and I'll follow that up with another smattering of goblin spearman units. So the idea here is to make sure that even though we do have these superior monster units, to make sure that we don't concentrate and get bogged down at a single location. Because what's going to happen is we're going to set ourselves up for spells, we're going to set ourselves up for getting encircled and overwhelmed, and we will rout fairly quickly. So the goal here is to make sure that we spread out the wealth, spread out the power, and make sure that we don't get overwhelmed and encircled. Guys, here we are, 2 seconds until the battle. Our strategy here is to flank around this outside. So let me go ahead and just draw on the map what we're trying to do here. We're going to combine our giant forces to smash into theirs. The goal here is to have 2 of our units on 1 of theirs. That's pretty much a sure way to win any battle. The linchpin in this battle is going to be our ally who's bringing up the center. As long as he can hold his own and give us time to make our way around the flanks, we should do fairly well. So Jordan's going to be the
What
first.
are we marching up against here?
Looks like
Spearmen.
yeah, so it looks like we have an
Spearmen.
Empire army in front of us. These are cheaper units, spearmen units. They do have some artillery, which we should be able to overwhelm fairly quickly. Jordan will be the first to engage. He'll take his units straight at him, and I will come from the side and hit them more at an angle.
When should I start charging?
Right now.
Okay.
We want to close this distance as fast as possible. We don't want to give them time to get off their shots with their artillery. It actually looks like they have a Hellblaster volley gun. That's actually the first time I've seen one of those in use in a multiplayer match, so it is interesting to see that. I'm curious to see what kind of damage they do to Jordan's units. It doesn't look like he's taken any kind of losses yet. I do believe that forests slow down artillery shells, but I have to do more research to confirm that. So the Empire right now is trying to create some kind of line against us. With his spearman shields, I don't think he stands much of a chance. What I'm going to do is hit him with the Goblin Spearman, and then just crash him with the giant units. Let's take a look at our ally. Our ally is in the center, and he is being attacked from all 3 sides right now. That's definitely my fault, because I did originally start on the left flank, and at the last second I moved over to the right flank.
Ooh, yeah.
So I do apologize to you. I forget your name. Jimbo Slice. Oh, that's right. How could I forget about Jimbo? Jimbo, I'm very sorry. We will send you 2 free t-shirts.
Be like tuxedo t-shirts.
Tuxedo t-shirts. Alright. Jordan is making contact now with these spearmen. Go ahead and click on your giant units and target the swordsmen in back of this line, and they'll go ahead and just crush through that front line. I'm moving my goblins up right now. I'll engage them first and then bring my giants into play. The goal with the goblin units is to ensure that our giant units don't get isolated, because that's how you take them down, is you isolate them from the rest of the army and you focus your spearman units on them. So as long as we support them with cheap goblin units, we should be alright. Here we go. Moving up. Let's go ahead and bring our troll units, one of our troll units around the side. We're going to go ahead and get our Goblin Big Boss and our General involved also. They should be able to tear these guys apart. Jordan's penetrated their first line, and he is smashing into their rear line of swordsmen. I have my Arachnarok spiders here in the back. I'll keep them ready. I'm going to go ahead and bring my 2 other units of giants around the back. Let's go ahead and engage their swordsmen with my goblins. Here's their great swords. They are armor piercing. We'll go ahead and get a troll and a giant unit on these great sword units. We need to go ahead and refocus our general and our big boss on these great swords. They're going to pose the greatest threat to our units. Looking good so far. We smashed through and routed their spearman line, about to smash through and rout their swordsmen back. What we need to make sure that we do here is not lose track of where our units are at. We don't want them to clump up. We want to maintain a somewhat organized, if not loose line, and we want to keep the pressure on them. Yeah, Jordan, so make sure that your units don't get too far ahead and make sure that everyone's engaged.
Okay.
Did you just cast a spell?
Yeah, I think so.
And
I don't really know.
Jordan just cast his first spell. That's pretty awesome. Oh, we are being hit by some magic. It is a barrage attack, which doesn't look like it did too much damage. Not a surprise there. We did break their greatsword unit, so we are doing an excellent job here on the right flank. Taking a look at the center of the map, our ally appears to be holding his own. As long as he can hold his ground, give us time to completely rout these guys, we can swing back around and help him out. I do wish I had some cavalry units, some fast units to chase down these fling units, but we'll have to make do with what we have right now. Let's go ahead and reform our Goblin Spearman line to address the next layer of Empire units.
They're all running, basically. His whole army's running.
Yep.
To the middle of the map.
That'll actually work out perfect for us. If we can concentrate them and essentially corral them up in the center, what we can do is just hit them hard with the giant units.
I'm gonna try to cut them off, and just literally block them with bodies.
Yeah, if you could go ahead and post
and then
up
hit them with
here.
giants.
Yeah, like try not to get too far ahead. Just clear up these guys and then form up some kind of line in this vicinity. And I'm gonna go ahead and just come through the back. All right, we need to keep moving. Got to keep the pressure on them. Bringing up the rest of our troops. Everyone's looking healthy. Everyone's intact. I'm not sure where my general's at. Oh, he's down there. Having a good time. Some of these spearmen units and swordsmen will probably return to the battlefield. Fortunately, though, they've taken heavy losses and they shouldn't pose much of a threat. Watch out for your units up here. Shipbird is about to drop some shits on them from his Pegasus unit. That's actually Balthazar. Not a great melee unit, but definitely excels at casting spells. If you can divert your giant units and intercepting these guys, you can slow them down.
Got him.
And then form up the rest of your guys in a line right there. You do have some giants in the backfield, make sure you bring them up. It looks like our ally in the center is just about wiped out. That's not the greatest sight to see right now. Oh, you have a giant on the far right side of the screen.
Yeah. I'm sending them all back right now.
Okay. Yeah, get you.
Yep.
So I did pick this map because it does favor a greenskin army. If we had chosen the typical open terrain map, they would have been able to pick us apart with their cannons and their artillery and their cavalry, but with this kind of setup, we can cut through the trees, go around the hills, and hit them where it hurts. We're going to keep moving up. Hey, looks like they assembled some kind of small little wall right here. We should be able to smash through that. We're going to go ahead and move up 2 giants to deal with them. Jordan, you need to be careful because it looks like the guys are regrouping now and refocusing on you. They are bringing in some Pegasus units.
Yeah, I see them.
Make sure that your giants in the back are engaged because it looks like you only have like 2 guys fighting right now. We should rout these guys fairly quickly.
This Pegasus are... I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're going after my lord.
Alright, here we go. We're routing these guys over here. We're going to try to loop our army around from this flank, hit these guys that are in the center, and hopefully we can get a hammer and anvil effect going with Jordan's army moving this way and my army moving in from the right flank. Looks like they're bringing in one of the hero units. I'm not sure who it is because I can't see at the moment.
Oh, they're trying to snipe my lord right now.
An Empire captain who is shaken. We do have our trolls attacking him. See if we can't finish him off. Take a quick scan around the battlefield. Your giants are getting ahead of you right now.
Yeah, I'm getting it. My guy's getting sniped right now.
Oh, you left your general in the back. Yeah, so go ahead and pull back your giants. Keep them all as one group. If you got this group of guys just kind of running away. Empire Captain is
leaving him
broken.
alone.
We're gonna go ahead and just ignore him for now. We need to form up a line. Yeah. Oh wow, he barely took any damage. Look at that. Yeah, dude. So just go ahead and reform up your line right here, and then we're gonna start pressing in. Your giants are taking heavy damage right now.
Oh man, why do they keep... I keep telling them to come back.
Well, yeah, jeez.
Shit. Alright, well. Alright, I'm sending everybody in.
Alright. I'm pressing up from the right flank. See how we do here. Looking at the balance bar at the top, we are about 50-50, so we are still looking good. This Empire Captain has already returned to the battlefield. I don't feel too threatened by him. Who are we up against here? Looks like some Knights of the Realm and Men-at-Arms. I'm not especially concerned. Let's go ahead and engage our spear units right now. We'll tie them up, hold them down, and then get our giants involved. It looks like they're trying to bring the Pegasus over, possibly to target my giant. I'm not sure how effective that's going to be for them. We will go ahead and support him with a spider unit. Keep moving up, that's the key. We don't want to get spread too thin. We'll try to bring a second group up here around the backside. Look, if we could do that, we'll completely encircle them. Jordan, just make sure that all of your guys are targeting different units.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we have a giant and a Ragnarok battle versus Pegasus. We should come away with the victory here.
I lost a giant.
We got some Knights of the Realm moving in. We're going to bring our Goblin units up here to deal with them. We're going to be careful of our Trolls, make sure that they don't get charged. Our Ragnarok unit is going to be... I'm not sure how much damage she's going to take. It shouldn't be too much. Alright, here we go. We're crushing these guys right now. Let's go ahead and knock this Empire Captain out again. We need to reform a line. Keep putting the pressure on these guys. We're gonna move up our big boss and our general. Let's go ahead and pull our giants back. Make sure that they don't get ahead of the rest of the army. Check on our left flank. They did bring in the Bretonnian general. I keep forgetting his name. I need to look it up. I think it's like Leon or something. They were getting desperate. That was a desperation attack, and we did break him. If we could finish him, that would be excellent. Our giant did take damage, but he will survive to fight another day. Let's go ahead and return these guys to the rest of the army. We're gonna engage our giants now. Looks like Jordan did take some damage in his assault, but we're moving over now to help him out. The Corlers are attacking us. I need to close that gap and engage them. We got troll units. We're going to go ahead and bring them right up through this gap right here and attack these Iron Breakers. It looks like our giant unit is fleeing. I did kind of leave him alone. I did forget about him. We do have a Goblin Spearman chasing these cavalry. We don't need that. We need to pull everyone back in, stay focused. We need to get our general unit involved here. We are looking exceptionally good at the moment, but we got to make sure that we don't get ahead of ourselves. Focus our units here on these Iron Breakers. We need to support this Arachnarok. These Pegasus units are extremely annoying. They did take out my giant. Keep these guys in the backfield. Move up this set of Spearmen and Arachnarok. We need to get this general involved. I want to be able to get my trolls up here into the backside to help out Jordan's army. Our Arachnarok is fleeing. Definitely not ideal, but there's nothing I can do about that. We're going to go ahead and take out their field trebuchet. It's not a significant contributor to this battle, but we got to take the hits like where we can get. Yeah, keep moving up. I keep making the mistake of forgetting about pushing the pace. We got our trolls up here now, helping out Jordan. Hopefully we can finish him off. These Iron Breakers
Barely hanging on right now.
He's barely hanging on. We're trying to push up right now. Alright, here we go. We got their Corlers tied up. That should help a lot. We got our Ragnarok on the Knights of the Realm. We need to crash their front with our Goblin Spearmen. Let's check the backfield. We have no one back here. The Pegasus Knights are coming in again. I can't stand those guys. They're so annoying. Let's go ahead and retarget our trolls in the back of these Iron Breakers and move our Spearmen in to tie up these Iron Breakers. Looks like we do have them tied up fairly well. We are looking pretty good at this point. We need to make sure that we're making the most of our infantry and that we are targeting everyone all at once. I don't like how we're bunched up right here. I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't spread them out. We're gonna put this giant on these great swords over here, drop them. We're gonna bring over a giant to help out Jordan. We will also bring in our general unit and our big war boss. Let's check the backfield. We do have some units back here that have retreated, so we'll go ahead and bring them back in. Do a quick scan, see if anyone else is around. No one else is here. Alright, here we go. We got our guys hammering the Iron Breakers right now. They do have Slayer units up there. These Iron Breakers are still going strong. They're such exceptional units. We do need to... I thought those were coolers. We're not going to engage them at the moment. Shipbird, his general, is moving in. Let's see if we can't do some damage to him. He is wavering. If we could rout him, that would be...
I only got one giant left.
He has one giant left. Trying to get this general up here involved in the battle. I lost track of the general. I hope that we were able to rout him, but I'm not sure. We have a bunch of units just tied up and concentrated right here, which is what I wanted to avoid. This is where we take the most damage at. We need to make sure that we have everyone spread out. Man.
Oh, they're routing. Or reforming something.
We're going to hit hard at the moment. I am going to go ahead and pull back. This might not be the right choice, but I need to reform. We're pulling back. The enemy lord is dead. That's never a bad thing to read. Jordan, if you can just pull back all of your troops and form up some kind of line over here.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Shipbird is moving in to try to rout your giant. And he's moving in his goblins. Oh, no, those are your goblins. Go ahead and see if you can't concentrate on his general.
Where is he? Right
He's
there.
attacking your one giant unit. Oh, and
Nice flying.
he's back in the air. Alright. They're also forming up a line. What we're gonna do is go ahead and hit them with the goblin spear infantry.
Oh no, he's going after my dick.
Somehow they got back on their trebuchets. That's really annoying.
Oh, I almost got Shipbird's general.
So what we're trying to do right here is outflank their main line. If we can tie them up with our goblins, crush through some giants, and hit them from the flank, we should be able to do some significant damage to them. So here we go. We got Arachnarok on their coilers. Got some goblins coming in here from the rear. If you could go ahead and then take out their trebuchets or just come and crash this front line with me. We should, yep. We should just about
Take
have
out the
this.
trebuchets.
Okay. Oh, that's battle.
Did we win?
Yeah, it's just a matter of time right now. I think there's a couple units left.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's the unbeatable strategy. Goblins and giants.
Yeah, so our strategy for this map, for those of you that just skipped ahead, was to have a giant-centric army and support them with cheap goblin spear units. And the idea behind that is to use the goblin spear units to tie up the enemy line and then to come crashing through with our giants and to create some kind of flanking opportunities. So in my unit I also included some trolls and I included an Arachnarok spider, and what I did was I would engage the line with my goblin spear units and my giants and then bring my spiders and my trolls around the flank. So Jordan had a similar army setup, and as you can see last battle, it definitely was effective. The contours of this map also definitely helped out. I'm gonna go ahead and say the contours of this map definitely helped out. If we had fought the same battle in an open plains or any kind of open battlefield, I don't think we would have done as well as we did in this battle. So you will see this strategy again. I did enjoy it. I do think there's ways to improve it. And once Jordan and I really hammer down our communication teamwork, I really think that we can start stomping some people. So, what's your take, Jordan?
Yeah, the thing I was missing was definitely those spiders, which I'm learning now. I guess that's kind of like the cavalry for the goblins. Then is that correct?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so because there were plenty of times to where like I had them, I had them all like lined up and fighting them head on. Would have been great to have just some kind of like charging cavalry unit to hit them from the side or something. So next time I think I'll have like a few less giants, a few less golems, and then definitely have some spiders. And I think I'll do quite a bit better because I didn't end with very many people left.
Yeah.
I did get bottlenecked there, which I thought I might be able to bottleneck them, but I pretty much got bottlenecked myself, and then they were putting quite a few spells on me, which was killing a lot of goblins. So yeah, but definitely want to try it again.
Yeah, that was an exceptional battle. I'm looking forward to the next one, and I hope you guys are also. If you guys have any ideas of how we can improve, or if there's anything that you'd like to see us try, some fantasy matchups or whatever, let us know. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.